لبيك يا الله نطوف الكعبة ونشرب من زمزم ونسأل المولى لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك.
We just arrived in Muzdalifah and I'm about to go into wuzu. I don't know if there's any water in the actual wuzu hana, but anyway I need to do wuzu so I can pray our Maghrib and then Isha. Then mashallah it's a very nice cool breeze. It's very short, limited for space. As you can see, there's many people sleeping everywhere. There's Muzdalifah. Our camp is where the flashing light you can see just there. Our camp, well, where our brothers are, just over there in that direction. This is in Muzdalifah. It's very, very crowded. I didn't expect it to be this busy. Very difficult to even get through, to get to the bathrooms without even cutting up people or stepping over them, which is the difficult part. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera off now because otherwise I'm going to end up stepping on someone's head. Morning of Muzdalifah, we just spent the night, just prayed Fajr. Now the brothers and Hazrat Sahab are doing dua. This is also accepted time. You can see there's so many people who prayed Fajr. I just want to share some of the experiences that I'm going through at the moment. When I came, I didn't really know what to expect, but I'm really actually taken quite aback, and really I know where I've not prepared, and one of that is that it is very, very physically demanding. So this is something that a person needs to bear in mind, that when he comes or she comes, remember to be physically prepared because it's hot, there's a lot of people, and a person, if he's tired all the time, he's not really able to benefit from, spiritually, in terms of like what he's thinking. So inshallah, make sure you do that and eat less. It's recommended that you eat less, otherwise the queues for the bathrooms are very, very long. But other than that, alhamdulillah, I would say this has been more than what I expected. Mashallah, there's a lot of people, Muslims from all over the world, and mashallah, it's been wonderful meeting them, sharing ideas. We've managed to do some gersh and spending time with Hazrat Sahab and the brothers. Mashallah, it's been really, really good so far. Inshallah, today is going to be one of the toughest days. We will go for the Qurbani and Halq, and also we're going to go to Jamarat now first, which is the stoning, which is going to, I've heard, is very, very tough and very difficult because everyone has to do that. And then inshallah Tawaf is Ziyarat as well, maybe today or tomorrow, depending on what the group is doing. Inshallah, so far I have to say that it's been good, been tough physically, sleeping less, and person's tired, but mashallah, other than that, it has been very, very smooth, the journey. Rasulullah mentioned that when you rush things, a shaitani, there's shaitani, that you shouldn't rush things, you should take things easy. So alhamdulillah, we've been taking things easy. We don't want to be the first one on the coach. So alhamdulillah, when the time comes, we sit on the coaches, go relaxed, and inshallah everything will happen in its own time.
मुस्तफा से आए हैं और अब कंकर मारने के लिए जा रहे हैं, शैतान को कंकर मारने के लिए जा रहे हैं।
अच्छा, जमरात बड़े शैतान को
कंकर मारनी है
माशाल्लाह। उसके बाद
वापस जाएंगे
हरम शरीफ
पर।
अच्छा,
तवाफ करेंगे, शाम को वापस आ जाएंगे।
अच्छा,
इशा की नमाज के बाद
माशाल्लाह। ये भी काफ़ी रश है।
ये रश तो बहुत है।
You can see a lot of people now. Everyone's going to stone the devil. We're very busy now. Girl going. This is this up. We're just walking through a tunnel now. We're about 2.7. Get in here, get in. We're about 2.7 kilometers away from Jamarat, the first stoning. You see, it's very, very rushed and busy. And if you lose your shoe, that's it. You don't pick it up. On the third floor now. We just entered the Jamarat, and you can see there it says small Jamarat, but we're not going to be stoning that one, which is this one here, and the next one's the middle one, and the furthest one, that's where we're going. Come on brother, speed up. There it is, there's a big Jamarat. We're going to be stoning that now.
ਦੇ ਗੁਨਾਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਲਈ ਅਹਿਦ ਲਿਆ। ਤਰੀਕਾ ਮੁਹੰਮਦੀਆ ਦੀ ਇਬਤਦਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਪੀਲੀ ਮਸਜਿਦ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਜਾਨੀਅਤ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਰਤ ਕਰਨੇ ਇਹ ਉਸ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਹੈ। और तो आप वसल्लम ने ये आज़ाद के बारे में ज़बान अकीदा तौबा और इस तरह की चीज़ों के बारे में दसिया। इन्हों कहते हैं बैत अक़बा उला पहली यसरब मदीना शरीफ 6 साहबा है उन्होंने चोरी की वो पीली मस्जिद नज़र आ रही है तुम वो नहीं नज़र तो देख लो उन्हें आके लाइन में हो जाओ फिर अपने अपने जिस तरह आ जाओ।
Just entered Mina a short while ago. We've just done our Tawaf Ziyarat, and it's really massive place, and it's really difficult to locate where we are going. We're a group of 16 of us, inshallah. We just entered, so we met Hazrat Sahab on the way, and they guided us as to where we need to go. So inshallah, I hope we follow the directions correctly. We're just on our way. There's tents everywhere. This is where we are. We're back in Mina. But this. If you look to the right, our tent is somewhere in here. That's the Jamarat in that direction. 7th of November, 1:15. Just woken up after losing myself in Mina for about 3-4 hours. Just woken up. We're going to pray Zohar Salah. Then we're going to go to Jamarat to do the stoning. As you can see, I've got a sore throat and I'm not feeling too good. This is part of the test, I suppose. Inshallah, we're just sitting in the camp now, a new camp. There's about speaking to some brothers. The 7th of November, it's 4:40. Can you see the traffic? There's quite a way still to go to Jamarat, but there's like a blockade. We can't move anywhere. Let's go to the Jamarat now. Just finished the Jamarat stoning our first day. We just prayed Maghrib Salah and we are going back to our tents, inshallah. So I want to turn the camera towards the crowd, inshallah. You can see how busy it is even at this time. It's very hard to see, showing the camera, but millions of people literally just crowding on the streets. We're going in a group of 4. Just leaving the Jamarat behind us there. Just come to this masjid. This is the first Tariqa Muhammadiyya masjid. This masjid here is the first Tariqa Muhammadiyya masjid.
औरतों को भी कहीं देख किधर ही आप
just come back from Jamarat first night, and the brothers are just eating some fruit with Hajj. Now in half an hour we're going to pray Isha. Brothers are relaxing before namaz. Hajj are having an orange.
बक़दर इस्तिताअत कायम रहेंगे। अगर सुस्ती गुनाह हो गया फिर दोबारा खड़े रहेंगे, कभी बिल्कुल नहीं छोड़ेंगे कि एक माह गुजर जाए और आप वापस नहीं आए, ऐसा नहीं होगा। मैंने आपकी इस बात पर उसी आप सल्लम की सुन्नत के तहत बैत अक़बा के इत्तबा में आपको यानी तरीक़ा मोहम्मदिया में बैत किया, आपने कबूल फरमाया।
हमने कबूल फरमाया।
आप बरकत के लिए जो है ये बरकत हासिल होगी बैत अक़बा। औरतों को भी कह ले, आप कह ले, कहने भाई वो सिम्बॉलिकली हाथ पकड़ के जो है ये तो वयूब की जो है बैत हो जाए। मैं अल्लाह की रज़ा पे कायम रहूँगा। अपने अगर सुस्ती गुनाह हो गया तो महीने से पहले उठूँगा और नबी अलैहिस्सलाम की सुन्नत पर इसी तरह कायम रहूँगा और इसी पर अल्लाह पाक मुझे मौत अता फरमाए। आप अलैहिस्सलाम की बैत की बरकत से मुझे भी अल्लाह पाक जो है आप वसल्लम की खैर अता फरमाए। ये सब की तरफ से इसका हाथ जो है ये सब का हाथ हो गया।
It's 9th of November now, about 1:45. We stayed an extra night in Mina, and we just stoned the 3 Jamarat, and this is just from the top, the 4th floor, the view from here, or the 3rd floor, sorry, this is the view from here. People are now going towards Makkah this way. And Hazrat Sahib are now just preparing for Zohar Salah. Brothers are... The Jamarat are just there. And that's the big one, and then the one after that is the middle one, and the first one, the small one, just further down that way. So we're on the 3rd floor, and the brothers are about to pray Zohar Salah now. That's going to lead the Jamaat. And this is the way exit. These are the escalators just towards Makkah, and you can see the people coming out from that way as well. Many floors and many levels. Inshallah, that's the exit that way, going towards Makkah that way. And that there you can see is that big clock tower. Makkah is that way, the Kaaba. We just come back a few hours ago from Jamarat, the pebbling. We stayed an extra night. It's about 6:30 now. We just prayed Maghrib and waiting for Isha. And I'm just sitting on top of the roof again, and inshallah after that Isha I'm going to do Tawaf Al-Wida, and mashallah I'm just speaking to a brother here. But so far it's all the experiences that I've gone through is I have to say it has been very difficult, hard, but very humbling experience and very good experience. And when you read or hear about Hajj, it's totally different when you actually experience it. It's something to taste and experience. Books will never be able to describe the days of Hajj. So inshallah, if people are planning or wanting to come, just make your decision, make your mind up, save your money, and just come to Hajj. Do istihara and come to Hajj. It's definitely life-changing experience. And the only fearful thing, the thing that's worrying me now is I hope I can maintain, the Hajj that I've done and not fall from the mountain that we are on, that we can't. Because when a person falls from a height, everything is shattered. And I hope that, I can keep this for the rest of my life. Inshallah, I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can just get a quick view of everything. Alhamdulillah, it's a full moon as well today. Mashallah, this is brother Shakil from Birmingham. Mashallah, I just sat with him. He's in our same hotel and we just bumped into each other again. How are you finding? How was your Hajj?
I think it's been a great experience. I thought it's going to be like a big struggle, but alhamdulillah, it's been really good. I think everyone should come.
What have you been thinking about though? Like, are you happy? Are you sad? Or are you happy that it's finished? Or you're going to go to Medina in a few days? So what?
I'm happy about Medina, but I'm sad that it's finishing. I'm happy about Medina, that we're going to Medina, the proper city.
Mashallah, what a beautiful place that we're in.